Once upon a time, in a small, quiet town, there lived a man named Thomas. To the outside world, he seemed like an ordinary, unassuming individual, always polite and helpful. However, behind his friendly facade lurked a dark and twisted mind that craved the suffering of others. One by one, innocent women began to disappear from the town. They vanished without a trace, leaving behind distraught families and a growing sense of fear. Nobody suspected Thomas, he was just too good at blending in. But as the disappearances continued, anxiety gripped the community, and everyone was on edge, always looking over their shoulders. Detective Emma, a brilliant investigator with a knack for solving the most puzzling cases, took on the task of finding the missing women. She dedicated her nights and days to uncovering the truth, determined to put an end to the terror that had engulfed the town. As the investigation progressed, Thomas grew bolder. He reveled in the fear he instilled in others, savoring the power he held over their lives. Each victim had a unique story, but they all shared the same tragic fate at the hands of this deranged psychopath. Emma followed every lead, no matter how small, trying to piece together the puzzle. She interviewed witnesses, analyzed evidence, and tirelessly searched for any connection between the missing women. Yet, Thomas's careful planning and cunning methods kept eluding her grasp. Just when Emma thought she was close to unraveling the mystery, Thomas struck again, snatching yet another innocent life from the community. The fear intensified, and the once bustling town transformed into a place of dread and paranoia. Emma's obsession with the case began to consume her, and she found herself haunted by the faces of the missing women. Nightmares plagued her sleep, and she could barely focus on anything else. Determined not to let the darkness overpower her, she delved deeper into the twisted mind of the killer. But unbeknownst to Emma, Thomas had been keeping a watchful eye on her. He enjoyed the cat-and-mouse game they were playing, relishing the fear he saw in her eyes. He decided to take a dangerous risk and reach out to her, leaving cryptic clues that led Emma closer to him. As the stakes grew higher, Emma's desperation to catch the psychopath increased. The chase led her to a dilapidated, abandoned house on the outskirts of town. Inside, she discovered a chilling lair filled with disturbing trophies of Thomas's gruesome acts. In a final confrontation, Emma faced the man responsible for all the horror that had befallen the town. Thomas reveled in her fear, believing he had won. But Emma, despite trembling with terror, managed to outwit him, catching him off guard and placing him under arrest. The town celebrated as the nightmare seemingly came to an end. However, the anxiety and unease still lingered among the people. They knew the horrors Thomas had unleashed could never be forgotten. And then came the final twist that sent chills down everyone's spine. As Emma reviewed the evidence one last time, she discovered a shocking revelation: Thomas had an accomplice. Someone close to him had helped him carry out his heinous acts, covering their tracks masterfully. The accomplice had managed to blend seamlessly into the community, just like Thomas had. As Emma dug deeper into this startling revelation, she realized that the true mastermind was still at large, lurking in the shadows, ready to strike again. The story ended with an unsettling sense of foreboding, leaving the reader haunted by the twist and anxious about what might happen next. The horrors unleashed by the psychopath and the hidden accomplice left a lasting impact on the reader's mind, ensuring they could never forget the chilling tale of terror and suspense.